Morristown High School for the 28th Annual Western Burlington County Honors Band Concert. My name is Chris Welt. I'm one of the band directors here. The kids have been working really hard to put on a phenomenal concert for you, and we're going to get started in just a second. Before we do that, though, I'd like to welcome one of my colleagues to the microphone, Mr. Jeff Moore, who's the band director at Palmyra High School and also a founding member of this organization. Jeff Moore. Mr. Moore is going to say a couple words about the history of this great organization and the schools that participate. Thank you very much.
All right, good evening. Before we begin tonight, I would like to give you a little background on the Western Burlington County Honor Band. Today, as you heard, is our 28th Annual Honors Band Concert. This would actually be our 30th anniversary concert tonight, but a little thing called COVID a couple years ago had its own little plans and cut into that. So, the organization was originally comprised of 6 of our local school districts: Cinnaminson, Delran, Maple Shade, Morristown, Palmyra, and Riverside. Rancocas Valley joined the alliance a couple of years later. It was formed to give students from our school districts the opportunity to perform together in a larger concert setting, performing with full instrumentation, and giving the students the challenge of performing more difficult pieces they may not be able to perform with their own groups due to instrumentation and other challenges. The Western Burlington County Band began just as a high school group. A year later, we added orchestra. However, with only a few districts having orchestra, it became tougher to have enough personnel for a full ensemble. It was at that time, about 15 years ago, that we added the middle school band. Both groups have now been thriving ever since. Throughout the night, you'll meet several of our directors that have volunteered their time to give all of our students this amazing opportunity. Many more are working diligently behind the scenes tonight. Please help them support the arts and music education. Parents and family members, thank you for supporting your children and giving us the opportunity to work with their talents. Finally, I'd like to thank the Morristown School District. This night would not be possible without their generosity. Thank you to their administration for giving us a venue to hold our rehearsals and our concert tonight. Thank you to band directors Chris Welt and Dave Schmidt for hosting. I would also like to thank the Morristown Band Boosters who have assisted whenever needed, especially making sure dinner was ordered for each rehearsal. And I would also like to mention that recordings for both bands will be made available to the directors, who will then send them out to the students once they are done. And we will also have a chance to do pictures later. The junior high will have pictures taken after they perform, and the high school will have pictures taken before they perform. We will have a photographer take pictures first, and once they are done, you are able to come up and take pictures of the group as well. And at this time, I would like to introduce Dave Schmidt from Morristown High School, who will conduct our national anthem. If everyone could please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening. My name is Jackie Stans Smith, and I'm here to introduce to you our junior high conductor. Julia Beekman and I have been working together for several years now. She teaches in West Hampton, and I teach in East Hampton, so we're the Hampton delegates for the Western Burlington County Band. Julia and I, as I said, we met as teachers both together in the Rancocas Valley Regional Sending Districts. I've respected her as a fellow colleague for many years, and watching her work with your children this week, I have a new respect for her. She's quite a musician and a conductor. Like myself, Julia went through this same kind of a program growing up in school, from junior high, all South Jersey Honors Band, to the high school South Jersey Band, and then all state band. These experiences were formative in forming me into the musician and the teacher that I am, and I can see that it has done the same for her. So thank you for giving your children this opportunity. It's such a wonderful thing for them to have in their bag of tricks and their experiences in life. So as you will see in just a few minutes, Julia has done a beautiful job bringing your children together to learn the music for this concert. So please welcome Julia Beekman.
Good evening. My name is Sam Grafer, and I am the band director from Delran Middle School. At this time, I would like to call up our concertmaster, Mr. Dalton Hager from Delran Middle School, to represent the ensemble. Our concertmaster is a clarinetist who achieved the highest score at our All-South Jersey Region Band auditions. In appreciation of the group's hard work and effort for the past 2 weeks, the Western Burlington County Honors Band Directors would like to present you with the certificate as a token of our appreciation. You, along with the rest of the group, have displayed great dedication and enthusiasm towards making this night a success. We thank each and every one of you for having a great attitude and giving your best effort at each rehearsal. Dalton, along with every member of this ensemble, will be receiving a sticker to commemorate their participation in the Western Burlington County Honors Band as well.
At this time, I would like to welcome back our conductor for the night, Ms. Julia Stokes. Julia, on behalf of the Western Burlington County Honors Band Directors, I would like to present you with this gift as a token of our appreciation for all the hard work and dedication you've displayed to the band these past 3 weeks. I've had the pleasure of knowing Julia for 20 years. First as fellow high school students, then as co-workers and colleagues, and all the while as friends. Her enthusiasm for her work is only outmatched by her passion for the needs of her students. The ensemble truly enjoyed this experience and will greatly benefit from your leadership. Thank you for giving our students a meaningful experience that they will surely never forget.
Good evening, everyone. As stated, my name is Julia Stokes from West Hampton Middle School, and I would like to thank the WBC directors for giving me this opportunity to work with these wonderful students. Morristown High School for letting us use this wonderful venue for us to rehearse. It has been a true blessing to get up on the stage with them and work with them and see from the very start to now the finish of all their hard work and how it has paid off. I would also definitely like to give a shout out to my right-hand woman, Jackie Smith, who introduced me earlier. She helped me through so much of this, whether it be creating seating charts, finding percussion parts and assigning them, and just an overall moral support. I couldn't have done this without her, and I'm truly blessed to have her as a mentor and a friend in my life. I would also like to thank my family. They're all here tonight. They've been supporting me with music since I was 10 years old, starting out on the piano and then switching to the bassoon, which they thought I was crazy at first, but it took me definitely way more places than I would have ever imagined. My husband, Brian, for waiting for me with those long nights and keeping the house in order. Right, my mom and my dad helped me, he paid for my outfit tonight, he helped me out with that. My mom, after every rehearsal, I got to call her. She always talks to me on my ride home, not just from rehearsals, but every day for work. My grandma, who made it out here too, right down there. Hi, Grandma. So just once again, and then I'd like to thank the parents out for your support out in the audience, our audience members. These kids couldn't do it without you, without your love and support and your dedication, getting their instruments all ready and making sure they're prepared, taking them to rehearsals, making sure they're practicing. We couldn't do this without you either. And of course, finally, my biggest thank you is for all of you out there. You've really made this an enjoyable experience for me. Hopefully when I'm backstage next year, I'll get to see some of you again. You're all truly wonderful musicians, and I hope you realize what a blessing it is to have music in your life and have this opportunity like the Western Burlington County Honors Band to further your craft and work with all these skilled musicians. Thank you so much. Finish our last piece with Bazaar by Randall Standridge. Hold on to your seats, it's a fun one. Here we go.
introduce tonight a true champion in the world of music education, Beth Sokolowski. As a graduate of Temple University, Beth's passion for music and dedication to excellence have shone brightly throughout her career. I had the privilege of witnessing her remarkable hard work and talent firsthand during my time at the University of the Arts, where she served as the Director of Music Education. Her leadership, creativity, and unwavering commitment to her students left an indelible mark on all who had the fortune of working with her. Currently, she serves as the Director of Bands at Villanova University, where her expertise continues to inspire and elevate the next generation of musicians. Tonight, we are honored to have her leading our Senior High Honors Ensemble, and I can ensure you that you are in for extraordinary performance. Under Beth's guidance, our students have embarked on a musical journey filled with growth, exploration, and joy. Their dedication and hard work, coupled with Beth's exceptional mentorship, have culminated in what promises to be an unforgettable evening. Please welcome Beth Sokolowski and our high school WBC Honors Ensemble.
Hello, my name is David Schmidt. I am one of the band directors here at Morristown High School. We're happy to have you all here. At this time, I would like to present our WBC Senior Music Award. This is a $500 award given by the directors of the WBC Music Alliance. Eligible students must write an essay about how has your musical experience influenced your life, and how do you plan on continuing to use your talents in the future. They are also asked to list their various musical accomplishments, both scholastically and in their community. They do not have to be planning on majoring in music upon graduation, only planning on keeping music as part of their life. This year's award recipient is Jared Burkhoff from Morristown High School. At this time, I would like to recognize Jared Burkhoff as the concertmaster from Morristown High School to represent the ensemble. Our concertmaster is the clarinetist who achieved the highest score at our All-South Jersey Region Band auditions. Jared, in appreciation of the group's hard work and effort the past 2 weeks, the Western Burlington County Honors Band Directors would like to present you with this certificate as a token of our appreciation. You, along with the rest of your group, have displayed great dedication and enthusiasm towards making this night a success. We thank each and every one of you for having a great attitude and giving your best effort at every rehearsal. Jared, along with every member in the ensemble, will be receiving a token to commemorate their participation in the Western Burlington County Honors Band as well.
All right, thank you, everybody. How about a round of applause for these kids? The group has one more piece for you, but before we do that, we'd like to thank the small army of people that it takes to put on a concert like this. First of all, the administration of Morristown High School, Ms. Patricia Rowe, who's my supervisor here, really lets us use the facilities here and gives us whatever we need to make this happen. It's really appreciated. Also, all the participating band directors of the Western Burlington County Music Alliance. It's a really great organization that provides this great opportunity for these kids, and it's just strong as ever, so we're really proud to do the 28th annual concert and have it continue on in the future. Now, I'd like to call up to the podium tonight's conductor, Mrs. Beth Sokolowski. When we were trying to figure out who we wanted to conduct the band this year, I knew we needed to get Beth, and we were so lucky that we were able to get her. She is a phenomenal musician, the consummate educator of young people, of older people. She really is just an amazing teacher, and I can say confidently that any success that I have as a teacher is absolutely because Beth is just such a great influence on me as a young person. And really, I just can't say enough great things about her. Beth, thank you so much for letting your professionalism and musicality to these kids. They're not going to forget it. And really, just phenomenal job. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. It's such an honor to be here. I'm filled with such gratitude. This is an incredible experience. As you're saying, I have a bit of a hard time putting into words because there's so many components to this that's made this time so special. We've had 3 rehearsals of about 16 hours to put together the music you've heard tonight with a band that never existed until we started to meet a couple of weeks ago. And what's incredibly special is that once we leave here tonight, this band is done forever, right? So we'll take with us the memories that we have of working together, getting to know each other and to learn about one another, and really just to make and create music together, which obviously is at the heart of what we've done during our time. So to all the student musicians on stage, you are extraordinary. Your light shines so bright. Continue to play. Find places to play. If you're not going to be a music major, come to Villanova. I'll welcome you with open arms into our band program. But find somewhere to continue your love of music. It'll be such an incredible and important part of your life. So don't give it up once you leave here. If I leave you with a little nugget of wisdom. So please, just tremendous. So thank you so much. I've been honored to work with all of you. So thank you. Gratitude is that Chris and Tom asked me to be here, and there's no greater gift in a career, especially in education, than watching your students go out into the world and make their life and figure out themselves as musician educators and bring programs to life and to breathe their own creative spirit into the programs that they work with. All the directors have been amazing to work with. I hold Chris and Tom so special in my heart because, you know, we started kind of at zero together, and I helped them to build, you know, who they are today. But really, once they got out, they've blossomed, and so it's just an unbelievable gift to watch what they're doing now out in the world as musician educators and working with so many of your students. I think a highlight for me over the last couple of weeks was Mr. Rafter's been out, right? And like the first time, well, because his wife had a baby, right? Yeah. So like the first time they saw him, like lit up, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like he absolutely, I can tell like the impression he's making upon their lives. So we're just so excited to see him. And so a special thanks to Chris and Tom, to all the band directors, to Morristown High School, and to the students, and also to the families who support getting these students 20 million places. It always just mystifies me how we hold it all together and get our kids where they need to go, and we lean onto each other for that help. And so we're so appreciative that you made time to allow for them to be with us to make and create this special opportunity tonight. So thank you.